Starting off here, you will need a friend who knows how to sparrow fly, and you yourself will also need to know how to sparrow fly and Dropbox. First, we're going to go into Devilian Mists from Patrol. Alright, to start off here, we're going to be going to the entrance of Last Wish. You don't need to sparrow fly like I do. I just like to do it to get to places faster and be fancy, because it is fun. You're going to be going through this intangible hole in the wall here. Just jump up and over, and you should fit right through. Now, as I'll demonstrate here, there's an invisible wall here. You're going to have to jump out and around the wall. You can see it there as I look back. From here, you can either climb all the way around, or you can sparrow fly right underneath there, just as I do here. My head hurts. Now you're going to climb onto this little ledge in the wall, and you will be jumping up on an invisible little barrier here. Now, however you wish to climb up, go ahead, but I pop a heat rises and just climb myself up. From here, we'll be going right into that corner and hitting a load zone. If you die to the load zone, you'll have to restart from the beginning. If you do not die to the load zone, you can continue. As soon as you have hit the load zone and not died, there's my friend, you can fall down this hole here and follow my path. Land on this little ledge. It's fine if you fall all the way down, but you will be jumping over an invisible barrier. Land in this sparrow water here. The reason it is called sparrow water is because it stops your sparrow from flying or moving. Just go ahead and jump out of the sparrow water and start climbing. Just follow my path as I do here. Doesn't matter where you go in this area, as long as you get to where I do in the end. Ignore my stick drift. I was texting a friend. Now, I'm going to be jumping off the edge here because I'm stupid, but you can climb around the land and just keep following it until you get to where I get to. But I'm dumb. Don't do what I did. You can see that little bridge there. That's what you want to get to. For some reason, I took the weird way around, but you can follow the land. This bridge is your landmark from where you're going to need to go. Once you have gotten on top of this bridge, if you see that little land there, that's the entrance of the load zone. Just run right on in and you will hit the load. Now, as I wait for my friend to join, if you want the secret chest, you can just come right on over here. There's my friend. Anyways, secret chest is right just down where I'm shooting. I'm sure you already know this, but this is just for the people who don't. If you do not care about the secret chest, just go to the front of Shochi's door where the rally flag usually is. I can guide you from there. Feel free to sparrow fly across us or go across normal. Sparrow flying is never good, kids. Now from here, you will need a friend to flip your sparrow along this cliff edge. After they have flipped their sparrow, you can go ahead and do your drop box. Let your sparrow fall past the mist. Once it's been about a second or two after it getting past the mist, you can go. Now from here, just follow my fly. As you're doing this fly, some good landmarks are to fly past the rocky area above you and to look for the Morgoth encounter. Once you see the Morgoth encounter, it is almost directly across on the rocky path. Once you've flown and climbed enough, you'll see that heart-shaped rock that I just shot at. You're going to be wanting to get to that heart-shaped rock. Once you're here, you're going to be going right ahead to that inside area. That is where the load zone is. However, there's a catch. There's not just a turn back of 4 seconds, but there's also a pole barrier, so you have to chase the pole barrier and the turn back to hit the load zone before it kills you. You can use your sparrow, or you can run normally, however I find it easiest to use parkour. Once you've made it through, you are now in the Morgoth load zone. From here you can get your Morgoth chest, or you can follow me to continue onto the path to Riven's Ascendant Realm. Once you're here where the Morgoth portal would usually be, you're just gonna sparrow fly up to the bridge. I find it helpful when doing this fly, that about halfway through, about right there, to start climbing until you are above the height of the Morgoth encounter. Usually about right there. Then you can start climbing back over. Once you've made it across, you're going to be sparrow breaching here. If you are on a PC or new-gen console, make sure you cap your FPS at 30, as it is much easier to sparrow breach at 30 FPS. Once you have gotten the sparrow breach, just go ahead and follow me. I heavily mess up the fly here, however, just fly underneath the building, around, and then go on top of it. Once you're on top of this area and past all the barriers, just go ahead and follow me to the other side of this room. You're gonna drop down in here and run inside and you will hit the load zone. You are now in the vault load zone. go ahead and follow my path to the vault encounter. Once you're in this room, you're going to be looking for this tree. Just past the tree, and on top of the tree. Just past the tree is a hole in the roof. That is what you're trying to get to. You can get on top of this tree and throw a stasis grenade, at the wall, and climb up the side. It helps to have a person with stasis regen to stasis climb, or throw your own grenade at the perfect spot. This is probably the most frustrating part of the run, and you have to do it twice. Here's me, after like 20 minutes, finally making it. Be careful when mantling through to not go straight forward, otherwise you will fall through the floor. From here, just follow my path. You do not have to do any of the sparrow flying I did there, I just like to have fun. Anyway, on the other side of the room, you will be dropping down in here, going inside of bounds. You'll follow my path to hit the load. At this point, this is when you have your friend join and leave, and come with you. You will be going all the way back through to hit that hole in the roof again. And there he is. I would like to mention, go in this left side where you would go in Queen's Walk. If you go through the crystal room, you will hit an unwanted load zone. From here, we will have to do that stasis hole in the wall again. However, this time you'll need both you and your friend to get outside. From here, both you and your friend will be climbing back up just like in the last load zone. After waiting 5 years for your friend to get up, just go ahead and follow me. Sorry about the weird cut here, but I got lost, and that was the last waypoint I had found. However, after you get that point, you're going to go ahead and keep following me over to this area.
I remember my dreams.
Now this is the final step. Right here you will be dropboxing. You're going to have your friend flip the sparrow right there. They can place it on that little roof above my head and tilt it off the edge. Should land upside down. You can nudge your friend's sparrow out of the way so that it is in the correct position for dropboxing. I would like to point out, when doing the dropbox, hold left and wait about 13 seconds for your sparrow to fall, just as you see here. As soon as you fall in, start heading towards these platforms so you don't die to the death barriers. And voila! Here you are. You've made it. Congratulations.